Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And Mike and I are so glad to have y'all tuned in here tonight. We got some little bit of fishing film, and got 2 or 3 things we want to talk about. But we're glad you tuned in. Want to say hello to Dad, to Bill, and a special hello to Mac Crumley. And all the Crumleys up in La Follette. And Mac, glad you're getting better and doing better, buddy. Just continue to keep on improving.
That's right.
We really appreciate you. All right. Mike, you got any good news on anything?
No, other than me and Jeff went down and fished at St. Jude's tournament. They had a good turnout. I think 130, 140 boats or something. I'm not sure exactly what the top number was, but it went off pretty good. And 18 something, I think, won it. A couple of boys, I think they was from Rockwood or stuff. So, I'm glad everything turned out good for that, and raised some money for St. Jude's. Lord knows they need it.
Yep. Well, that's good.
Try to take care of those kids.
Definitely for a fact, Mike. Do all we can.
As far as catching fish at Watch Bar, I think I had 1 keeper and probably 5 little ones, and had a few other bites, and 1 or 2 on that got off, and stuff. And whatever they was doing was a lot better than what I was doing, but I know it was a rough lake to try to get around on down there with all that boat traffic stuff. I'm telling you.
Well,
It's a mess.
dang, Mike, there wasn't nobody out there but you fishermen. What was going? I mean, how did the boat traffic have anything to do with it?
I could count 50 pontoon boats coming up and 50 going down, and the wake boats are going everywhere. Beat all I ever seen.
Yeah, well, I just the
Besides
weekends.
the fishermen, I mean, I didn't count the fishermen.
Yeah.
I know everybody had a rough ride if they went anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I started out right there next to Kingston, and then started down the lake fishing a few places, and ended up down almost to Sand Island fishing, and just couldn't seem like I could find anything down there other than that 1 keeper that I caught, and just small fish, and then come back, and was all the way back up into the Emery there fishing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I knew, I called there once there and talked to Jeff, and asked him how he was doing. Said you had that 1 keeper.
Yeah.
In the box, and so.
All the others were just too short. I mean,
Yeah. Well, they told the boys that worked that fished it told me that the weights was just real close together.
Yeah.
I forgot them 2 boys' names that won it. Oh, Vicky.
Vicky, yeah.
Yeah, and him and his partner won it, and so I think they live. I know I'm pretty sure Vicky does, lives right around that Rockwood area there. So that's good to hear that. And but anyway, yeah, pretty tough fishing. Like I said, as it got on down out of first place, it was just tenths of ounces difference
yes, sir.
in
Yes, sir.
a lot of the fish. So
I did see one thing that I wasn't sure that I hadn't seen. Of course, I hadn't been down there enough to see a lot, but when I got back there in the back of that one holler there where the floating timber was at, you know, trash piles, whatever you want to call it, and I looked down in there, and they was, I mean, thousands of little tiny pinheads just all over the place in there. Just had that place covered up. So the ponds, pretty much over
think
with.
it's the bass.
Well, I think it is. The carp's still in there trying to do something, and even seen some gar running around in there a little bit. But, man, that floating trash back there in the back of it, it was just completely covered with them. Just everywhere.
You think it's bass fry?
I think the biggest majority of them was.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope it was. That's yeah, that's what we need. But you know, it's just been a odd spring. A lot of water running in, a lot of water drop. You know, run through the dams and drop it down and raise it back. You know, and then it'd come another hard 2 or 3 day rain, put it back in the woods again, and then run it all out. I mean, just up and down. Hard to get them fish to settle in on anything.
It is.
So anyway, let me give y'all a quick report. I will talking to the guys at work. You know, the walleye on Watts Bar Lake is they're catching some walleye down there.
Yeah.
One guy, the boys I was talking to, talked to one fella there, and the boys that I work with was talking to him, and he said he had never caught a walleye out of that lake down there just this past weekend. And but I told that guy, I said, listen, what you need to do is call over there at TWRA there in Crossville and talk to Mike, ask for Mike Jolly, and get him on the phone and tell him, you know, that, hey, you know, we really appreciate you all putting these walleye fingerlings in, and they're getting up there big enough now that they're keeper size. We'd like to make sure you continue to put them in.
That's right.
And but you know, and there was 4 or 5 of them there talking about it. You know, yeah, you know, and say, yeah, I heard they's catching walleye down there, and they have been for last couple of years or 3 to mount to anything. And so, you know, that tells me that what they're dumping in there is growing. And you know, you and I and Wesley 3 or 4 years ago caught a couple there in Big Emery on a crankbait. Went down one evening or something there and took Wesley with us and caught a couple. So I'm great. I'm hoping that they'll, you know, continue to flourish, and the biggest thing is figuring out how to catch them. You know, and but there's a lot of bait fish in Watts Bar Lake, and so you know, them things ought to do good.
Well, you know, it's 83 degrees down there, and but it being more dark water than what North is, it won't heat up down deep as quick as what North will, because the sunlight can't penetrate it. So you know, I can see them coming up and feeding and spawning up there in the shallows and stuff a lot more than what they would up north when they'd stay out there 20, 30 foot deep or something, you know.
Yeah. But, you know, they, them guys are just all, hey, you know what? You catching? I said, yeah, no, I hadn't got to go much. And he said, man, you know, I talked to some guys down there. They've been catching them walleye down there. I said, yeah. And I told them, I said, yeah, they dumping them below Loudon Dam, below Milton Hill Dam, up to Big Emery, and a couple of places on down the lake. That
Yeah.
They had about 5 places there that they was putting
Mm-hmm.
them fingerlings in, and so that's good.
Yeah.
That's absolutely. I was glad to hear it myself. And they was telling me about all their friends that they was catching, quite a few of them right down there right now. So you just need to be figuring out how to catch them, Mike.
Well, I'd say right now the biggest majority of them catch are probably on a crankbait.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit. I mean, I don't know. You go down there and put the lanterns out, or you just kind of hunt for them. I caught it a nice one back in early spring, or late spring down there in Little Emery on a dad blame rattle trap.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Sure did. It was nice. I put him in the box. 18, 20 inches long. Shoot, I put him in the box.
Shad 6, 7 foot deep, something like that. Didn't see hardly any schools out there past that. That's where the food's at. That's where they're gonna be.
Yeah. Ain't no two ways about that. All right, Dylan, give us a little break here, and we'll get set up for the next go round. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment. It's a good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, whether it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air. And I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. All right, folks, we're back. Tim's Tires, IUOE, man, we appreciate those folks so much sponsoring the show. And, you know, just wasn't a month ago, we just didn't know if we was going to be on.
That's true.
I mean,
true.
Brad's, he just went above and beyond to help us keep the show going, and yeah, with the sponsors, you know, we got, and IUOE, Reynolds, and Tim's Tires. I mean, if it wasn't for those three, we'd be in trouble. I mean, we wouldn't be here. That's just all there are to it. We just wouldn't be here at all. And, you know, we get some help from Edgemore Outdoors and Pamela Ann's, and that's about to the end of it, Mike. So we're looking for some sponsors to keep the thing going.
Yeah, things is opening up, getting better.
Things opening up. Like I said 2 or 3 months ago, you know, all the people that we need to be advertising for is closed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or have been closed up, and they're slowly getting back. So hopefully we can pick up enough sponsorship to keep the thing going. We're sure going to try. If you've got any ideas for us, give us a buzz. We'd like to hear them. All right. Yeah, Mike, let's get down here. Since you went fishing there Saturday and didn't do no good, Wesley and I thought we would make a little trip there. We didn't get to go Friday night or Saturday night, and due to work and other obligations and church and stuff, but we slipped off there a little while Monday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so we're going to show you there the film that we made, Mike, and it wasn't too dadgum shabby. Dylan,
No.
put the film on there. Wesley and I on Norse, folks, and we'll see, you know, how it turns out.
Yeah, he was strutting like a big rooster talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so we caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll play the film and then see.
Old missile jig bad at him.
Yeah. All right. You ready, Dylan? All right. Show the film. All right. There Wes is with her first little old fish. Good deal, Wes. Made a couple of casts. We got a bite. That's what we was after. Good deal. Oh, yeah. All right. Folks, we're up here on North, and Monday afternoon we're going to try to fish till about midnight. Got to work tomorrow, so yeah, buddy. All right, get you another one, Wes. Good job. Remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing.
All right. I didn't even have time to get my bait back in the water yet. He's done hooked up.
Well, I couldn't let you get too far ahead of me, Wes. It would be hard to catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, it's major league fishing.
Mm-hmm. Can't touch the boat or you.
No, sure can't.
2 minutes, you gotta sit down.
You got to keep your camera on him. The fish made 2 good jumps out there. 2 nice jumps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's wanting off there. Right there he is. Look at him.
Nice fish.
Yeah. Whoa, here we go, buddy. Just quit wearing yourself out. Come right up here like that, just like that. Old Wesley there. Oh, you got him. Good job, Wes. Perfect. All right.
A little better fish.
A little better fish, yeah. Still not what we're looking for, but we'll take them.
Oh, yeah.
Throwed the chunk off, didn't he?
Yep.
All right, back to water.
There he goes. Get another.
All right, Wes. Folks, Wes has got a good fish right here now. I'm telling you, a dandy. A dandy fish. Yeah, boy. Got a boy, Wes. Yeah, man. He's right out there. He's right out there. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Spitting out minnows. Yeah, he is. Come on in here now, bud. Got him. Good job. Good job. All right. Pretty fish. Pretty fish, I mean. Yeah, buddy.
Right on top of the mouth.
Right on top of the mouth. All right, Wes. Yeah, buddy, that's a dandy.
Yeah.
Good fish right there. Just ain't very healthy.
No.
Long and slim.
Yep.
Get another. Wes, jumper.
He's a jumper.
Just keep the camera on him here. I'll pull him up here in the boat. Oh yeah. 2-minute penalty. Yep. Come there fast. Yeah.
There he goes. Get another. All right. Papa's got a fish on here. First bite in a while. Right out there.
Feels pretty decent, Wes. I don't know. Whoa, golly bum. Back like, whoa, bum. See that?
Oh, yeah.
I hope you got that on camera. Whoa, baby. Whoa, man. There he is.
There he is. Thought he's bigger than that.
I did too. He sure was acting like he's bigger, didn't he?
He's the meanest.
Meaner than a striped snake. Yeah, he was. All right. Yeah, he ain't. Ah, you rascal, you throwed my chunk off, didn't you?
Yep, there he is.
All right, back in the water.
Let's get another.
Dang.
All right.
Rip
Papa's
my
got
fingers
another.
off of that fluke.
Another fish on here. Very next cast. Might cut
Boy,
you.
he jumped about 4 foot out there, Wes. Oh, yeah, I heard you. Oh, good catch. Good catch, old buddy. Perfect, man. You're doing good. Hold still, brother. Golly, boy, he's mean. He's biting. Biting. Yeah, that's a pretty good fish right there,
Got
man.
her swallowed.
Yeah, he had it. He wasn't playing around with it. There we go. Yeah, he's a little fatter.
Yeah,
Lot of
healthy
healthier
fish. Yep.
Yeah, all right.
All right, there he goes. Get another.
Yeah. All right, folks. Our West is with a nice fish right there now. Another one. But what
Another
pretty
nice
West.
Oh, yeah.
Good looking fish, man. I'm telling you.
Nice one.
All right, back in the water.
All right, here's Papa with another fish. Act like a pretty good fish.
Yep, he is, West.
Jumping up over
I
there.
can just hold on to it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, if I can just hold on to it, buddy. He's meaner than a junkyard dog. I'm telling you that right now. But there he is. Got it. Oh, man.
He jumped out plumb out of the net.
Okie dokie.
All right, let's get another.
Alright.
All right. Papa's got him another fish here.
Feels pretty heavy, Wes.
Ain't seeing no color yet.
No. I don't know. I think it's a smallmouth.
Head shaking like one of my. Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Got that one.
Yeah, boy. Alright, ease the net down. Let me see what's going on here. Dang. Yeah, buddy.
There he is.
Yeah. That gum rascal. I don't know how that other one got loose, but he
I
did.
don't know. He just jumped out of the net. There he is.
Alright, Wes.
Get him
we
back in the water and get
water.
another.
Alright, folks. Our Wesley is with a pretty good fish there. Pretty fish.
Yeah.
Boy.
Right on the roof of the mouth. He got it too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There he is.
All right,
Nice
Wes.
fish.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Boy, he's colored up pretty.
Oh yeah.
All right, but all right, folks. Our Willie and Wesley's doubled up. Both of us got one at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, Wes. Let's see
Looks
if
like
we...
mine's bigger though.
Yeah, it looks like yours might be a little bigger. All right, let's get them off the net, and get them back in the water.
All right, let's do it. All right, looks like Papa's found another fish here. Acts like he's pretty good, but you never know with these smallmouth.
Yeah, he's pretty decent, Wes, if he don't come unhooked. Pretty good fish.
And the bird is going crazy over there.
Pretty good fish. He's headed under the boat. Right there he comes. That's pretty good.
Just find where he's at here. I'll get him in the net.
Yep. He's right there. Whoa, whoa, my fault. That's a good fish.
Yeah.
Good fish.
Got him that time.
Good job, buddy. Lay the net down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And you got that thing choked.
Yep. Yep. He just barely touched it, but he sucked it in.
Yeah.
Told him right there, Blaine. Chunk off.
Can't keep them.
Can't keep them. All
Yeah,
right,
that's a
folks,
nice
I
one
don't
right there.
know
That's
how
one of
many
them-
we've caught. 10, 12.
It's one of them 19 inches right there. He's
Yeah,
long.
that's a pretty good fish right there. All right,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to quit with that one right there, folks.
All right.
Going home.
Let's go home.
All right, let me get that shadow off the camera there. I wanted you to see what the bottom of the boat looked like. Baits and stuff laying everywhere. Yeah, jigs, spinner baits, trailers. That's what Wesley fishes with. All right, when we get towards the house, bunch more baits and trailers laying up here. Man, I'm telling you, the floor is full of stuff to fish with. All right, folks. We'll see you Thursday night. Remember our sponsors. We're going to get on the trailer. All right, Mike. What did you think about that?
Look good. Look
Huh?
good.
Yeah, they we couldn't complain. I mean, you know, we had I think 14 so in the boat, and them you know some of them fish are pretty decent.
Yes, sir. So what?
If they'd been fat and healthy, they'd been chunkers because they had the length on them, and but you know. I think a lot of them have done spawned out and was poor, but you know they was biting pretty dang good, and we had about 5 more on that we didn't get in or didn't get to film. Got pulled off or whatever. I think 1 or 2 broke water and threw the bait, and the other 3 or 4 just come unbuttoned, and that happens.
Yeah.
But we were tickled with the strikes, or with the number of bites that we got. And you can show Wesley was throwing that peanut jig there with the chartreuse in the back of it. And wish Dylan could zoom in on it. But anyway, wish we had our fish tank here full of water.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cloudy. Actually, it came a pretty good rain down this way, but it didn't rain on us. And then it came a good rain. It went right over Hickory Star and right up the back of Lost Creek, and that way we missed both places.
Yes, sir.
Wesley kept pulling his phone out. It's right there. It's right there. I said,
He come a flood right through here.
I said, we could tell down this way it was real dark, and it was definitely raining down this way. But I said, it's all right as long as it's not raining on us. Don't worry about it. Let's keep fishing, And but yeah, it split off and just done like that. And this one went across Hickory Star and Lost Creek, and the other one went, I guess, backside of Clinton, Oliver Springs, Oak Ridge, and Clinton area there. So
It went right on out Pellissippi because we come out of the Union meeting, couldn't even get out of it. It was raining so hard.
yeah,
And it did slack up and got out there and coming back this way, and you couldn't hardly see the drive. I mean, it was down to 10, 15 mile an hour, just barely poking along.
yeah. But we done all right on our end. I'm just looking forward to tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try them again. Just for the heck of it. I just want to see if that was just a fluke or they really are biting.
Yeah.
Now Ed Galt was he passed us up as we was going into the boat ramp there, and he turned around and come back.
They did.
Yeah, he said, I believe they're fixing to get right. He said, I had 2 or 3 bites out there, and he said, I believe they're fixing to get right. I said, well, I hope you're right, Ed. So, we went out there, and I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Heck, I like to catch one on the first cast. That blame it, I like to pull up there and throw my bait out there. I mean, then at that point, when you do that, you know what's going on, and you know where they're at, and how deep they are, and the whole ball of wax.
By the time Ed gets through, there won't be none left. You'll have
I
an
know.
offshore mouth.
I know. I'm worried about that. I think we need to have him put in at the dam and fish down there a little bit.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Ed, I know you're listening. You need to start going to the dam or up there in Cove Creek and trying it out down, there and see if they're biting good.
Big Creek or Powell River one.
Yeah, or you could go on up the Powell River. Ed, we're just kidding, you know that. Yeah, Mike and I over the years, we fished from one end of that lake to the other. And, but it seems like we always wind up there in Lewiston Sea, as far as where we go, 95, 96% of the time.
Yeah, it's where it's convenient to put in too. I mean,
Yeah, and heck, like I say, we fished all over up the Powell side, Clint side, up in the creeks, but our home turfs are in the Lewiston Sea area, and it just, I don't know, it's just, I think a lot of times we fished up there, and when the water would be drawn down quite more than what it is now, back several years ago, those flats were just awesome, and a lot of the other places in the lake just doesn't have that terrain that's up there in the Lewiston Sea.
no.
And but anyway, that's where we kind of hang out at, and most of the time. I don't know if we'd ever find our way back to the other place anywhere else or not, but there's some good fishing all over that lake, and at times it gets tough, but we're hoping that they'll be on there tomorrow night. I hope to get to go back up there and try a few little different things and move on from there. It should just get better as the summer goes on, Mike.
It should.
Because I really think we've had a late spring as far as the spawn goes up there. I may be all wrong, but I think that's what's happened. And we'll just go up there and hopefully just continue to get better. But yeah, and here's another thing too. We kept the boat setting in about 15 foot of water, 15, 17 feet, but you're throwing over there in 4 to 5 foot of water, and you'll pick it up once, and sometimes you'll pick it up 3 times, and next, so, you're going to find the fish 4 or 5 foot right now, and then the next bite you get, never got a bite past, I don't know, maybe 12 feet right out next to the boat. Just they seem to be in that 6 to 10 foot range, and that's where they's at.
Right.
And when one hit it, you didn't have to guess. He knocked the snot out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, bam. And but I was throwing a black hair fly with a little bit of red in the back of it, and I had a what we call ollie green rubber jig, one of the old peanut rubber jigs.
Yeah.
And I had it on one rod and that black and red on the other, and I just kind of alternate, and
Use black Rhine on that.
yeah, had a black chunk on it, or the Zoom tiny chunk in the black, and then I had the watermelon on that ollie green peanut jig. Had one of the small watermelon chunks on it, you know. And I did put a little bit of orange on the tips of it. And then I fished one that didn't have orange on it and caught a few fish on it. So, you know, you can kind of, yeah, a brown, you know, you'd think a brown would, and it is. It's a brown's a good color up there. Caught a lot of fish on it. And a lot of other colors too. And then talked to Sam Richardson there Monday, and they caught their fish on a multicolored jig, half-ounce peanut jig, or not a peanut jig, but a football head, and it had three major colors in it: chartreuse and green pumpkin and some brown looking, you know. Heck, I don't know. And they were catching their fish in that 6 to 8 foot of water.
Yeah.
And so, you know, just get out there and try them. You know, I don't care to tell you, when the moon's up bright, we fish a bright color. Chartreuse. Caught a lot of fish on the chartreuse and orange spinnerbait. Ain't you, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Mike even had them with orange blades on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it's smallmouth are crazy. They like them bright colors most of the time. But 9 out of 10 times you can catch them on a black and black.
Yes,
They're
sir.
going to bite it off.
Yeah,
And I've caught them on a black fly with a white chunk on it, or a frog chunk on it, and the moon be just as bright as daylight, and I've caught them on that same bait, and it dark as dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, pitch black dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just as dark as it could be. But even when the dark night, when the clouds would come in,
Yeah.
you know, it'd make it even darker.
And even when it's blacker than black up there, they
Yeah.
still eat black.
That's a fact. So I mean, it's just, you know, trial and error. You're gonna catch some fish up there, I promise you. They're in the biting mode right now, and just pull in on a point, and even up the banks where there's some rocky ledges that you know of's out there. Just start in on the bank there, and come, right there's a good jig, that purple and yellow.
Yeah.
Dandy. It'll catch them without a doubt. Yeah, if you're want to have some fun, catch and release, you know, I'm hoping tomorrow night will be just better than what it was Monday night.
You didn't, by any chance, try a spinnerbait at all, did you?
I threw the spinnerbait at that. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't even get it out. Let's see. Wesley had one out.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had them 2 spinning rods out, and, you know, no, I didn't. I did throw a spinnerbait a time or two, and a black and I never got a bite on it. So I just lay it, you know, after 2 or 3 casts, I'd lay it down, grab up that higher fly or that peanut jig and catch one.
Yeah.
So, but they ought to be on that spinnerbait. Sure
Oh, yeah.
should.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, you know, that's the deal right there. I'm telling you, it's I don't know. They're supposed to be having a night tournament this weekend at Ladd Landing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure are.
Yeah.
I forgot
so.
what the time. I forgot. That boy was telling me about it, and I said, surely not. He said, yeah. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, buddy.
This is Jack Cook.
Hey, Jackie.
I'm calling to let you know about Brian's tournament this Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be down at Tom Fuller Park.
10-4.
And it's $50. It's $100 a boat. 50 of it goes to the kids, and the other 50 go to the fishermen.
Okay. Half and half. That sounds good, Jackie.
and we're gonna be selling plate lunches down there, hamburgers, chips, and a drink.
Uh-huh. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That sounds good.
Oh,
You gonna?
And they're gonna have hot dogs, chips, and a Coke. And we want to invite everybody to come out to it that can.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you have a big turnout, Jackie. I won't promise you I will be there. I've already got some plans for tomorrow night, but I do hope you have a good turnout, and I think you picked a good time to have it.
it'll be a pretty nice day.
Yeah. Sure
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I hope we do have a good time. It's for the kids. It's for fun.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you can't beat a deal like that. That's a good deal. Jackie, did you fish that St. Jude's tournament?
Yes, sir, sure did, buddy.
Did you do any good? I mean,
Yeah, we sure did.
well, good.
We've done pretty good. That boy of mine, John, you know John.
Oh yeah.
He finished 20th, I think, in it.
Well, that was good because I heard the weights was just right there in the tenth of an ounce, real close in the weight, in the weighing of the fish.
Yeah, it was from 14 to 18. I think the winner had about 18 pounds.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard too.
But my oldest boy, Anthony, me and him fished it together, and I think we finished like 80th in the tournament.
Uh-huh. Well, that's how many boats you say you had, Mike? 130.
He's around 140 of them, I think.
Yeah, it's
Was about
close to
140?
140,
Well, that's
yeah.
good.
140, I think it was.
That's great. That's wonderful. Wonderful. I was at work.
Yeah, it was a good fishing tournament, buddy. Sure was.
Great. That's good. I'm glad to hear it turned out well, for sure.
Yeah.
And
It's all about the kids, buddy. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And I hope you have a good turnout there Saturday. Now, you going to blast off at Safe Light or 7 o'clock? What's your time?
I believe it's going to be around 6 to 6:15.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. 6 to 6:15.
But everybody you see, tell them to come down and be with us.
All right, Jackie. I appreciate you calling in and reminding us about it. Sure do.
All right.
All right, man. Good luck to you on Saturday. Be careful.
All right. God bless you.
You too, Jackie. See you, buddy. All right. That's a good deal right there, Mike.
No doubt.
Yep.
No doubt.
Shucks, I couldn't catch I couldn't catch a 2-pounder on Watts Bar myself. That, I don't know. Just yeah. Trying to get Wesley where he can catch one.
Yes, sir.
But that's kind of the deal. Dylan, take us to another break. We'll come back with some Reynolds Racing and Marine here. Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful Bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages
Right.
plenty cool. Got a little wider front end up front. And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new Spotlight trolling motors that I'm gonna try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And, it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really
Got
is.
the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
That's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
Oh, there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man, dadgone
so
it,
we've
Glenn.
got a lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison.
this is Allison Color Pro Series.
Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite,
Pro Elite. Okay.
and it's got, I guess here is some of the, you can get this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
it raises it up. It's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think.
Uh-huh.
And you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's sort of unique.
Uh-huh.
And then of course I have we've got the Allison's and the bullets on this side.
Right. Oh man. We've got the twin yellows here, don't
Got the twin yellows, one's
Yes,
yellow
sir.
and white, one's yellow and black.
Yeah.
This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe
Oh.
Whittle Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has the E-pad, it has a
It's
spot lock.
Uh-huh.
I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a 21 RDC. It's a raised deck
Right.
dual console,
Uh-huh.
and it's one of my favorites.
Yeah. And it's
It's one of my favorites.
It's a
It runs-
beautiful
runs
boat.
awful good.
yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
Uh-huh. $300, man.
But we can mix and match any engine combination
Combination.
just about you want.
Yeah.
Some people want 300, some wants 200, some wants 250s.
Yeah.
And but we're normally selling 250 and $300, you say.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Glenn. Glenn, you want to mention something about the pontoon boat sitting over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Got a veranda pontoon boat here. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And I guess over here we get a close up.
Yeah.
Everybody else it's got plywood bottom. It's got what we call a cooling slot.
Mm-hmm.
It's all aluminum. It never soak up any moisture or water,
Yeah.
and probably last no reason why it wouldn't last a lifetime or two, you know.
Yep.
And we get up in it and
Okay. Okay, folks. I didn't get to call Glenn today, and that was my fault. I didn't really get an opportunity. But anyway, from what he had last week, I want to tell you all he is the authorized repair dealer in our area right here. And so if you probably get some incentives there if you upgrade your engine, to a newer model or a larger horsepower or whatever you want to call it. So do keep that in mind. Also, I told you about the Stratus he's got down there. Make a good fishing boat, pretty decent boat. He said he had it discounted another $1,000 because the seats had some wear on them and they needed to be replaced, and he was going to make somebody a good deal on it. If you're interested in that, you might want to stop by down there and check him out. And he's got some new boats in, so a couple of new Expresses, and a new Bullet. He's got a new Bullet in. So do check Reynolds Racing Marine out. Wesley told me he had one of those 250Rs down there, Mike.
I know he had some on them boats there.
Yeah,
250 and a 300, but
I know, but that 250R is just a little more RPMs than the stock 250 Pro XS. Yeah, a little difference there. But anyway, get on the website, give them a shout down there, and check them out.
yes, sir.
So for sure, Mike, next week you got to get over here and get our fish tank filled up with water. We need to drop a few baits in there and kind of eyeball them a little bit, check them out. So keep that in mind for next week. We need to get some water in the fish tank, or get a little goldfish bowl or something there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we need to get something going.
I probably need some lessons.
Yeah, yeah, I believe, I wouldn't doubt that a bit. I believe you do. Um, let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Edgemore Outdoors. Get by over there, talk to Vance yesterday. They got, I was questioning them about the Shimano reels. The bait casters. I've got a couple of those 250Ts, the gold can reel we call it. The man, got 5 of them total, but I wouldn't take nothing for every one of them. And but I'm wanting to send a couple of them off and get them rebuilt. And I was called Vance to see what he had in replacements, and he went to tell me about these new Shimanos he's got, the low profile reels, and they got I think a 6.3 and I think a 7-to-1 over there. So I got to get by there and check that out. If I send these 2 reels off to get them rebuilt, I'd like to have something to take their place, and then I can put them on another rod or something once I get the gold ones back. It's kind of what my intentions are. And so I got to get over and check that out. But do get by there and look at those bait casters that Vance has got. He was really, really high on that Shimano. And I just need to look at it.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know, Mike, I know. I've been trying to tell you all these years, you wouldn't listen. I mean, back in the day, there wasn't.
I got one, and it's collecting dust up there.
Yeah. Back in the day, if it wasn't a ABU, Abu Garcia, Ambassador 5000, you didn't have nothing.
Well, that's
You
true.
know. And, man, with them old red reels, they're laying around everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure are. But that in their time, they were the cream of the crop. And then they came out with a black one that was all ball bearing. Then everybody else got into the reel making business, seemed like, and in the bait casters. And now you see what we got now. We got them $700 jobs. Got a computer chip down there that tells you when the fish is biting.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't fool with that.
Oh, Lordy, I hear you. But these reels, just like everything else in the world today, have just improved from, dang, I remember our grandpa and dad there for a while. We had these old Shakespeare's.
Fluger Supreme.
Fluger Supremes, and they had that. It was rainbow line. It was kind of like braid.
Yeah.
And
Cloth
cloth,
braid.
yeah, and shucks, that's what you had to fish with, and
Black string.
Huh?
Black string.
black looking. Yeah, it's just a big old heavy thread is what it was,
Yeah.
and it's black and that rainbow line. It was same thing, just about it, just 4 different colors on it: brown, green, tan, and red too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And so when Mike and I were growing up, that was what they had to fish with.
Yeah.
And,
Some of the first reels, the handle spin backwards, didn't have nothing to kick it out of gear.
Yeah, when you threw it out, the
Threw it
dang
out.
handle was going backwards on the thing. Yeah,
Wind it up. And
So,
then Fluger come up with that one with the button in the middle of the handle.
yeah.
That Fluger Supreme, they called it. It kicked out of gear. And man, that started a whole revolution there about
Right.
bait casters and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody liked how smooth that thing casted.
Right. Yeah, the dang handle was spinning backwards. We need to cast it out. But anyway, it sure has changed a whole lot. Folks, do remember the Jackie Hooks tournament going on down there at Rockwood Saturday. If you got an opportunity to go down and help support that, it'd be great. And we want to thank everybody for supporting the St. Jude's, and do wish the Crumley family up there the best. And Mac, just keep getting better, like I said earlier. But anyway, you know, it's going to get hotter. The more people in the water, make sure you're safe. Wear your seat belt, not your seat belt, but your life jacket. And if you got a seat belt, wouldn't hurt to wear that either, Mike.
No, sure wouldn't. As rough as it is, you probably need it.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know, everybody's got the right to use the waters. All we ask you to do is respect one another and be safe about it, you know. You never know what, you know. There's no lines out there to keep you in a certain place.
No,
it's just,
sure not.
you know, so you gotta be cautious and watch where you're going, and kind of watch out for the other guy too, and make sure that everything's all right. And fishermen, do be careful about fishing real close to these dams. On the lower side or the upper side, if they're dropping water and you're on the upper side, it's going too fast for you to get out of it, you know. And then when you get too close on the lower side of the dam, what happens, that water's coming over, and as it's splashing into the water and under it, it creates it pulls you in. It pulls you into it. It just, so you want to be careful with that too. Right now, because they are releasing a lot of water through the dams, without a doubt. But anyway, God bless you all. Hope to see you next week. Maybe Mike will catch a fish or two between now and then.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, folks. Okay, folks, welcome to the Edgemore Outdoors. I'm over here with Vance and Jim today. They've had several customers in. Just to give you a little idea of the whole shop. You guys have seen it. You know what's in here. I mean, it's, you know, everything that you're looking for. And then let's keep getting all the new stuff in. So we're going to get over here to the counter and visit with Vance. He's been making a list, and we got a bunch of reels up on the cabinet, and we're going to take a look at that. You know, everything in the world in here, fishing lures, lines, plastics, sunglasses, all kinds of baits, swim baits, jigs, spinner baits, plugs, rods, reels, boat saver. I mean, it's all here. So come by and see Edgemore. We'll get over here and see what Vance has got us here on the counter. All right, folks, I'm here with Vance behind the counter. Vance, what you got laid up here for us, bud?
What we got here is some newer Daiwa spinning reels and a Daiwa Tatula CT bait caster.
Uh-huh.
And then we also got a newer Lew's bait caster here. It's a Tournament Pro.
Yeah.
We got some new Dixie Custom feather stick rods here.
So now you've been bragging about that rod a whole lot. Let's hear about it.
Well, this rod's a little bit lighter than the other models. It's also, the blank is made thinner, and
yeah,
instead of just red foam, it's got actual red wind grips on there for you. So that's a real nice rod there.
Well, I picked it up. I sure did like it. It is light about that, and it's got some good backbone to it to be that light. So that's a plus. Now, what about these two reels right here, Lance?
You got a Daiwa Revros here. That's $49.99. And a Daiwa Exceller here, $79.99.
Well, I tell you what, they sure feel smooth to me.
They're light. They're smooth. It's a real good quality reel for the money there.
Okay.
We also got Mega Bass. Got all that in here.
Got some Mega Bass and
Mega Bass. Yep. We got some new braid, different kinds of braid that is fluorescent.
Yeah.
Glows under high vis.
Okay.
Got the Tokyo rigs. Got new VMC Nico shroom weights.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, folks, get by here to see Edgemore Outdoors. Jim or Vance will be here. Got live bait, night crawlers. I mean, you know, hey, if we don't have it here, you don't need it. So get by here and visit with Edgemore Outdoors.
Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Food.